Hey everyone, this is Vicki at Messy Table Studio. Today is the first day of Carve December, or December Carve, I can't remember which way it is. Anyway, so here's what I'm thinking. Because I am deep into Artimat and all the things that I do that are Artimat related to put my components together to make a finished product, I've decided that I'm going to try to do carvings for Artimat. And what I'm talking about is, hang on a second, let me go get it. This is what I'm talking about. This was a zinnia that I carved, I don't remember, a couple years ago or last year. I just don't remember. And I stamped them on red painted paper. And because I didn't have any sticky paper, I cut them all out with I think this is a 2-inch punch, and then glued them on here so that I can photocopy these and not have to keep doing all that. So this is sticky paper that you can get on Amazon. And then I put each one of these on here so that I could just take a 2-inch punch them out, the photocopies. This is the original. The reason I do this is whenever I do a Artimat, mostly my stuff is flowers. Sometimes it's mini books, but mostly it's flowers. I try to do a sticker when you wrap the item up in tissue paper. I try to put a sticker that corresponds with what's inside the box with one of these. Like if I did a miniature of window box of zinnias, then I'd put a zinnia sticker to hold all of it together. If I do tulips, I try to do a tulip, and that would be my sticker for that. So the theme, like I just did a bunch of bee books, BEE books, and my sticker for it was not something I carved. It was one of those clear acrylic stamps of a honeycomb. So I cut that all out and put it as the sticker that holds all the paper together when you fold it up. So I think that's what I'm going to try to do for this next month, is carve things that I need a theme sticker for my Artimat items. And that the neatest thing is that once I do the original, all I have to do is run it off every time I do it. Like I'm trying to hit 100 pieces every month for the next 12 months. And when I do that, I can run this stuff off instead of having to stamp it and, get all crazy. I'll just do the original, punch them out, put it on here, or I can actually do color. I can't wet this paper, the sticky paper. I'm not going to wet it. What I'll do is, like I did with this one, I'll paint computer paper, do my stamps, and then punch those out and glue those on here. And then I will photocopy this. And then everything after that will be photocopied onto sticker paper. And all I have to do is punch them and it's over. I'm hoping that's the way it's going to go. I may have good intentions. They don't always come out that way, but we'll see how it goes. All right, so let me assemble what I'm going to use. I like these big round stickers because most of the things I do are about this size. So when you fold the tissue paper over from one side and the tissue paper the other side, this is large enough to cover the gap. So let me gather my supplies. My niece sent me a box of 24 of these circles, and I think that's what I carved this one on when I did it, but I don't remember. So I have these, and also I think this was a gift in it. It unscrews, whoops, let me see, unscrews, which I just figured out today because I've never used this before. Unscrews, the lid comes off. Here is this that goes on the end here as your carving tool. And then inside that is a little 3 compartments, and you have basic carving tools. There's 5 basic carving tools to use to carve with. Now I have lots of carving tools. I went kind of gaga over this when this first started. I accumulated probably way more carving tools than what I actually did need. What a shock. This goes over it, and you screw this in all the way down. And this keeps all your supplies in one place, which I think is a novel idea. I also have the Palm Micro set, which I really like. These bad boys are sharp. And to prove how sharp they are, they include a little thing of Band-Aids for you, which I have used once. All right, so now I have to figure out the themes for my Artimat items and draw a couple out, and I will do it on camera, but I'll fast forward through it, the process. All right, so I've dragged out my box of white scrap paper, and I don't want to use a whole sheet of white paper for some of this stuff, so I was looking for little bits that were big enough I could use this, because this is about the same circumference as the little stamp. So I found some white paper and I punched out these circles so that when I decide to do my carving, it will be pretty close to what this is. This is about, I think it's about 2 inches. So that fits perfectly. So I can draw, I know where my limits are here. So I punched out 3 of them. And I went back through and looked in my computer files and found the names of some of the Artimat stuff that I did. And I think I'm going to use some of these ideas here on this paper for my carving. So let me sketch stuff out on here and see what I come up with. As you can tell, my first design is very rudimentary, but that's okay because I don't need anything really elaborate. I just need enough to make a little sticker to hold some tissue paper in place, and probably this would be enough. I could carve out this stuff here, but I think I'm probably going to leave it because it'll give it more color. This doesn't exactly look like lavender, but it's good enough. So this will be my first one on day 1. They'll get more complicated as time goes by and I'll get better, but it's been a year since I've done any carving, so I'm a little rusty. Actually, I'm a lot rusty, so this is it for day 1. So there's my little sticker for my Artimat tissue paper. So I have today to do 2 or 3 days worth of carving at once, and that's what I'm going to do because this is what I have time for. So this is the same day as I did day 1, so this will be considered day 2. All right, so day 2, is going to be a carrot. The way I quilled them for an Artemat project. My stuff is always a little off center here. Maybe what I need to do is find out where center is. Or I could draw another carrot here so that it doesn't look so bad. Let's see, do I want to hollow these guys out? I don't know. That might be, ooh, sorry about the light. That might be one. I think I like where it is. So let me darken it. Make it as simple as possible. These items are quilled. Some of this probably will be hollowed out. Not sure. We'll see how it goes. You know, that's the thing about being an inexperienced carver, is that I have to roll with whatever turns out when I do it. Because I am not experienced at this. I think I was much better years ago because I did things that were more, 3D-ish. I mean, the perspective was different. This is basically a flat thing. Oh, let's see. Do I want to do anything to the inside of the leaves? Probably not. Just leave them where they are. All right. Let's get another one of these. I like the little bags they put these in, but it's a booger to find out how to open them. Not really sure which end is the end that opens. Not there. I don't want to cut them open because I want to hang on to the bags, but I can't tell where to open it. Ah, maybe it's this way. No? Wow. Okay, I guess it was on this end. Okay. Alrighty then. Yeah, not too shabby. Okay, now I have to decide. Wait, I hold it so you can see it. There you go. I might have to darken some of it a little bit. I'm not sure if I want to dig any of this out or just do skinny lines. It's just supposed to be a very basic thing to use for a sticker. Okay. I can't decide. I want to carve out the leaves and leave this, or do I want to make this stuff all stick up around it and then dig it out? Ugh, I don't want to dig all that out. So lines it is. Let's go. I think I remember in the book that I bought from Julie Fenfey Bowser, that you start, I guess you have to go to the outside, sorry. I did the exact opposite what I think she was recommending. think maybe I would like a larger chisel. Yeah, I think that's more like it. That's much bigger, and that looks better, I think. All right, so let's do the other leaf. That way I might not have to go over it so many times. I got these little tweezers because sometimes I can't see if I've pulled out the, yep, if it's come up and wedged itself in here, the little piece, or if it's still embedded in there, because sometimes I can't see it. Sometimes I'm lucky enough to catch it with my fingers and I can pull it, but not every single time. Okie doke. I think I'm going to do this one in an orange. I did not plan this out very well. Here we go. I only have one orange stamp, so... Well, wait, what's this one? Nope, not what I need. Okay. These stamps are really old. Thankfully, I bought the re-inkers to go with them. The nice thing is they make red carrots and purple carrots, so I can change the ink on this anytime I want. And it's still relevant. All right, let's see. A little bare bones, but it's okay. So, I don't know what to do about the leaves. I see some places I need to clean it up, like right across here. This little thing right here needs to be cleaned up. Here is the sticker paper. I'm going to use a whole sheet because I've already cut out something off of it, so let's see how this goes. I think I might need to add some more ink to this. We'll see. And according to this sticker paper here, I can only get 3 across and 4 down. And it doesn't matter where it goes on here as long as I get 3 across. They don't have to be spaced well, nothing. Just got to get 3 stickers across. There we go. So that gets the idea across about what it is. And then I will use this when I make this Artimat, the Artimat carrots again. I will scan this and then print it out on sticker paper. There we go. And since these nice round blocks are so thick, if I want another carrot of some sort on the other side, I can carve it because there's enough depth on these that it'll work fine. There we go. So there's the first row. And then I'll just keep going and I'll show you the whole sheets whenever I'm finished. So that's day number 2. Okay, so this is day 3, and when I took my SD card out and put it into the PC, I started doing stuff without you. Sorry. All right, so the next thing on my list is books on a shelf. So I don't know how this is going to turn out, but what I did was I made the shelf here, and then I drew 3 kind of rectangular shapes that are supposed to imitate a book. And there's a potted plant. Maybe I'll put some stripes on it to give it a little more texture. And then here is supposed to be like a Boston fern type thing. The way I did the little flicks on the lavender, I think this will be enough. I guess I need to bring it up so you can see it. Sorry. Slowly, slowly focus. And down. Okay. Let's see. I need another round one. And here we go, guessing how it opens. I think it is at the bottom of one of these. Is it? Yes. I did learn something. Look at that. Only took me 3 tries. Ta-da! All right. So I did go over this a little bit. I basically want to get the outline of the shelf and the books and the pot. The rest of this can come later. I don't care about the rest of that. Let me do this. And we'll see how it goes. All right. Oh, let me tell you something else before I put it on here. I wasn't paying attention as usual. And I wanted to know center, so all I had to do was lay it on my mat inside here like this. Center, Amy. I'm slow, guys. I'm just slow. I think I'm so smart till I start doing something, talk about it, and I go back and I look like, oh, that was really dumb. Okay. Hopefully this won't look weird. I did one design on this side, but it was too small. This one is much better. So doing something more than once is sometimes a really good idea. All right, so let me fill in the places I didn't get it dark enough. I would like it really dark so I don't forget what I'm doing, which is highly possible. Let me put these in here. And then I'm not going to do anything about the ferns. I will let those come later. And instead of using that little tiny tool, I'm going to use this one. Oh, that is the tiny tool, so it'll be this one. All right, let's see how this goes. All right. I think maybe I might not be pressing down hard enough because sometimes I press down so hard that it's really deep. So let's see if we can get this connected here. Sorry about the dog. He's barking at my husband because he's eating breakfast and he wants some of his food. Cooper is nothing if not food motivated, which I think a lot of bulldogs are. All right, so there's that one. Whew. Oh, whew. All right, let's do this book. And try not to make it so deep. I don't know what color I'm going to do this one in. I haven't made up my mind yet. I will stamp it in black for the beginning. And then when I do it on the sticker paper, I might choose a color. Let me show you what I did while I was waiting for stuff to upload. I took the carrot stamp and I stamped it on the sticker paper. I skipped a step from this because this was an afterthought. And I was going to try to get 16 on a page, or more on a page, 12, 15 on a page. But my mistake was I didn't scoot this up close enough here, and so then I could not fit another one in here. So I know I can get more on here if I just adjust my top one and just keep adjusting so I can scoot one more in. I might have to move these a little lower, but to get 15 on a page is much better than only 12. You know, it's only 3, but hey, when you do 5 or 6 pages of these, it does tend to add up. So there's the sticker paper for the carrots. All right, I did not stamp the lavender ones. I was curious about the carrots. All right, so I'm going to follow this hole here, this line here. I'm going to go up. There we go. All right, so that's it. That's the final one. Let me stamp it one more time. I might have to stamp it in like brown. Do I want to stamp it in brown? Linen. How about, let's look at linen. Distress. Now it's going to have the black on it, so it's not going to be perfect linen. I think I might like to do the linen color. All right, there goes the dog again. I don't know if this thing's got enough ink on it to do it. Let's give it a try and get all these boogers out of the way. Oh, that's terrible. It looks green because of the black. All right, so I guess we're back to black. It's either that or I can clean it off, which probably is what I should do, but why? When I can just put more black on it and cover it up. Come on, bad boy, do your thing. Oh, 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 oh. Out of paper. See, this is why I use scraps. Let me do it on this one here. There we go. That looks better. Okay, so that's my 1, 2, and 3 for hashtag Carve December. I did go look it up. I didn't look at any of the prompts because I probably am not going to use them. But this is it. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you, I don't know when, for days 4, 5, and 6. Might be in a couple days. Thanks, everybody. Bye.